Wasps' early season injury woes have hit new depths with the news that Danny Cipriani is out of action for between 8 and 12 weeks. The fly half was carried from the pitch in the dying seconds of Sunday's home defeat by Harlequins, shortly after returning from the sin bin. And after a trip to a specialist, Wasps have announced that the former England No.10 has torn a medial ligament in his knee. Wasps boss Di Young clearly feared the worst at full-time when he commented that Cipriani is usually not a player who leaves the field without good cause. And the injury has now been confirmed as being towards the top end of a recovery spectrum, which Young said spans 4 to 12 weeks depending its severity. The former Sale Shark, who turns 30 in November, will therefore miss the first 2 rounds of his club's European Champions Cup action against Ulster and Harlequins. Wasps must also travel to Premiership rivals Exeter, Saracens, and Northampton without their playmaker, while he will miss the home games against Bath and Newcastle. Should his recovery extend into December, Cipriani's involvement in the ECC doubleheader against La Rochelle and Premiership clash with Leicester then comes under threat. This bad news has been at least partly tempered by Jimmy Gopperth's return to full fitness. Jimmy Gopperth powers forward for Wasps against Connacht Image Richard Lane Photography. Jimmy is back this week, his boss advised. He had a bit of a bad ankle, and leaving him out last week was precautionary. The problem was rolling on from one week to the next, and we needed to break that cycle, but he's back in full training now, and will be fine for Exeter on Sunday. Wasps rugby director recently advised that should either of his No.10 seconds pick up a medium-term injury, then short-term recruitment would become a live option. And following the loss of Cipriani, Young confirmed that bringing in an interim replacement, in all probability from the Southern Hemisphere, is now a distinct possibility. He added the proviso that any available player would need to be appreciably better than the internal stopgaps already available, which throws up the intriguing possibility of a big name arriving at the Rico. Nathan Hughes is Wasps' statistical star. We may have to look at cover for Sips, although we've obviously got Jimmy to step in, while Rob Miller or Willie LaRue could play at No.10, which he's done on occasions in South Africa, Young said. With him being out for more than 3 or 4 weeks, we will look at what's in the market, but unless there's anyone better than Rob and Willie, it's a waste of time. I can't imagine a Premiership club lending us someone, so we'd probably be talking about a short-term player from the Southern Hemisphere.